Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your host, Jay, and welcome to a special episode of Prime and Unwind. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Prime Video's library is full of brilliant and colorful stories that represent so many of us around the globe. So on this month's Prime and Unwind, let's highlight some of those amazing LGBTQ characters with pride. Prime and Unwind is the show where I go through the billions of Prime Video streaming options and track down the most epic, unique, and binge-worthy series and movies. You have refined taste in content, and I have a lot of time on my hands, so let me do the work for you. One of the greatest things about Prime Video's streaming library is the unique and diverse characters that are brought to life and into our lives. In honor of Pride Month, I wanted to talk specifically about some LGBTQ characters that not only represent an amazing community of people, but whose stories we all can see part of ourselves in. I am a firm believer that representation is important, and I'm happy to see such diverse characters and stories being told. So, without further ado, here are 3 amazing characters I'm highlighting in honor of Pride Month, all of whom you can enjoy while you stream these amazing titles on Prime Video as you prime and unwind. Kicking things off with one of the most powerful women in the world of soups, let's talk about Queen Maeve and the boys.
Yeah.
The Boys is a fun take on what happens when superheroes abuse their powers rather than use them for good. These superheroes, also known as soups, are as popular as celebrities, as influential as politicians, and as revered as gods. Soups are marketed and monetized by a powerful corporation called Vought International, which is the home of the Seven, a premier superhero team. While they are publicly celebrated as figures of heroism, many members are deeply corrupt and engage in morally questionable, often heinous, actions behind the scenes. At the beginning of the series, we meet Queen Maeve, a central character who serves as both a symbol of female strength and a tragic figure caught in a web of corporate corruption and moral compromise. Her journey from disillusionment to resistance is a key element of the series' exploration of power, identity, and integrity.
Remember when we used to just fly off to Paris, like on a whim?
I remember freezing my ass off across the Atlantic.
Yeah, those were good times. Why did we ever break up?
Mind if we not crack open that tawdry little chapter?
Oh, come on. You know, if I ever really thought that you'd fallen for someone else, I don't think I could handle it.
Is that so?
You and me, we're different. Better. Together forever.
Okay, well.
Queen Maeve's story arc highlights significant themes of identity, authenticity, and the struggle for acceptance in a society that often prioritizes image over truth. Maeve's queer journey is revealed through her relationship with Elena, her ex-girlfriend. Maeve initially keeps her sexual identity in this relationship a secret from the public, reflecting the personal and societal pressures Maeve faces as a superhero. Maeve also had a tumultuous romantic relationship in the past with Homelander, the leader of the Seven, which contributes to her deep-seated disillusionment and fear. Homelander discovers Maeve's relationship with Elena, and through Vought, she is exploited for public relation purposes. Although she identifies as bisexual, they force Maeve to publicly come out as lesbian in a highly controlled and performative manner, framing her as a brave LGBTQ hero. This exploitation strips Maeve of her agency and reduces her identity to a marketing tool. As the series progresses, she plays a key part in almost taking down Homelander and also saves everyone from Soldier Boy. One of the last times we see Queen Maeve in Season 3 is when she gets to leave with Elena and goes off into hiding, to hopefully live the life she's always wanted. I think what makes Maeve so relatable in this situation is that many people who share a similar story of self-discovery often find themselves too afraid to share their authentic selves with the world. Or if they are outed in an unwarranted way, it makes their personal journey less about them and more about those around them and their own comfortability. Well, we stand with you, Queen Maeve, all day and every day. Be sure to catch all of these soups in The Boys, now streaming on Prime Video. This next character I wanted to highlight is someone who is wrapped up in a love triangle. Let's talk about Tom from My Policeman, available to stream now on Prime Video.
You seem more open-minded than the police I've run across.
Do I?
Oh, yes. I tend to keep my distance from the police in general.
There's no reason to fear a police officer if you stay on the right side of the law.
Of course,
It's the criminal element that causes the trouble. We just have to deal with it. I don't know if this is a
I haven't
good idea.
offered you a drink. Would you like something?
Please, beer if you've got it.
Don't have any beer. How about something stronger? I'm going to have a scotch. How about you, Officer Burgess?
Scotch. Thank you. And it's Tom.
Based on the book by Bethan Roberts, My Policeman tells the poignant story of Tom. Tom is a closeted gay policeman in the 1950s who is married to a school teacher named Marion while secretly maintaining a passionate affair with the museum curator named Patrick. As societal pressures and the fear of being exposed weigh heavily on Tom, his complex love triangle leads to heartbreak and tragedy for all three of them. I wanted to highlight Tom because he is an intricate character who embodies the struggles of living in a time where being openly gay was not socially or legally acceptable. His fear of being outed as a gay man during a time of intense social and legal persecution for homosexuality leads to significant tension and ultimately to the unraveling of both parties he's involved with. This is one love triangle that is not only heartbreaking, but will spark conversation about how people hide their true selves in order to fit into society.
This is one of my favorite paintings, Raising of Lazarus by Jan Levens. He was a contemporary of Rembrandt.
Astonishing.
Exactly.
Thanks ever so much. It's been splendid.
Oh, I don't know if you're free Friday, but I have tickets to a recital. Why don't the two of you join me?
Never been to a recital. But it's up to Marion.
Of course.
Well, I'll see you then. 7 o'clock.
Thank you.
Tom's actions and decisions drive much of the plot in this film. We get to see two versions of Tom in different moments in his life. The younger version of Tom is played by Harry Styles. As the younger Tom, Styles captures his charm, internal struggle, and vulnerability. His portrayal brings a fresh perspective to Tom's youthful hope and subsequent turmoil. The older version of Tom is played by Linus Roach. As the older Tom, Roach conveys the weight of a life lived in concealment and regret. His performance adds depth to Tom, showing how choices made in his youth rippled throughout the decades. Tom's character explores themes of love, identity, and the heavy toll of societal repression. Through Tom's relationship and the consequences of his hidden life, My Policeman paints a poignant picture of the era's challenges and the enduring impact on the individuals involved. Be sure to catch My Policeman, now streaming on Prime Video. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about someone who is strong and confident on the exterior, but vulnerable when it comes to her love interests. Let's talk about the tech wizard Ty from Prime Video's Harlem.
I do too, so let's just get into this. You are an amazing, intelligent, phenomenal woman.
Look, let me stop you right there. Because you're the one who's phenomenal. But I agree. You deserve someone better. It's not you.
It's me.
And I really just need to
work on myself. And it
seems
seems we're just on two different paths right now. Wait, are you trying to break up with me?
It's gonna be okay. You're obviously not happy, and you deserve someone better.
No, you're obviously not happy, and you deserve someone better. This is my move. I do this.
You're better off without me.
No. I'm being selfless by letting you live without me. I'm the one breaking up with myself for you.
But are you though?
Oh, no. You don't get to make me the thirsty one.
No one said thirsty.
From creator and writer Tracy Oliver, Harlem is a heartfelt comedy series about 4 ladies living their best lives in Harlem, New York. Following the professional and personal lives of Camille, Ty, Quinn, and Angie, who first met in college, we explore the highs and lows of life, love, and their professions. In this friend group, I wanted to specifically highlight the brilliant and strong-minded Ty, who was a successful queer dating app creator who prefers keeping vulnerability and romantic partners at arm's length. Her character serves as a beacon of empowerment and representation, highlighting the importance of visibility and inclusivity within both the LGBTQ community and the entrepreneur world.
You would not believe the things that guys are posted to me.
I would sort of believe. So this new lady, she's a model, Instagram influencer, model/Instagram influencer.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you do have a type.
We will take the 1988 bottle of Sauvignon Blanc.
Ooh, I'll take one of those too, with a straw.
I'm bored. Better off or on? Off or on?
Okay. Every woman has value.
And you pay it in cash or paper.
Ty's journey explores the challenges of balancing professional success with personal relationships, all while embracing her authentic self as a queer woman. Through her unwavering confidence and determination, Ty inspires those around her to embrace their own truths and pursue their dreams. Ty is the founder of a groundbreaking dating app designed specifically for queer people of color. Her app has gained significant traction and positioned her as a notable figure in the tech community. One scene I particularly love is when she is lowballed an offer for someone to purchase her app.
Wow. $750,000, Mr. Van Horn.
Please, Ty. It's Rick.
Okay, great. Rick.
That is a lot of money. So, what do you think? You ready to sell Q and take your seat at the big kids' table, Ty?
What do I think? I think only a idiot would agree to that kind of valuation. And of the two of us, I'd say I'm not the one who looks like a idiot. Nice suit, by the way. Give 1987 my regards.
Despite her tough exterior, Ty deeply values her friends and often serves as a voice of reason and strength within the group. No matter how many times Ty gets knocked down, she always rises up bigger and stronger than before. Be sure to check out Ty and the rest of her friends in both seasons of Harlem, now streaming on Prime Video. There you have it, 3 LGBTQ characters featured in amazing stories for you to enjoy, all of which are available to stream now on Prime Video. What did you guys think of the titles on this month's list? Be sure to like and subscribe and comment below to let me know if you enjoy my picks or not. And what type of series and movies do you want me to recommend in my next video? Now you don't have to spend any time trying to find your next movie or binge. You can just sit back, prime, and unwind.